Mark's next. He says, hi guys, hope all is well. My question is about your local Kingpin product. I'm starting to get somewhere now with SEO, but it does take forever, and that's okay. I accept that's how SEO goes, and just get on with it. But I like the idea of starting with AdWords and then adding SEO lead gen later. I'm not asking for AdWords advice. That's what the training is for, and I've bought your products before, so I know it'll be legit. My question is, how did it or how is it going? Are you able to generate enough quality leads for your client? I work with contractors, if that helps. Not looking for specific advice, just your opinion on how well AdWords works. I'm crushing it with AdWords, guys. I mean, yeah, it's my profit is a lot smaller on my AdWords leads because I pay for the clicks and everything, but they're so much easier to set up. And I mean, that's what Local Kingpin is about, Mark, is about setting up, like literally you can set up a lead gen funnel and have traffic and be receiving leads within 48 hours. I mean, you could do it within a day, but I say 48 hours because it usually takes me 2 days to set up a lead gen asset. And that's it. Well, it used to take me 2 days when I was new, but now I've got a lot of stuff templatized. Like, I've got funnels that are already all set up. They're generic funnels. I can just clone the funnel and then go in and swap out details. And I've got working procedures set up for a lot of stuff now. So I have like checklists that I can go through. And that kind of stuff that makes it just really simple for me to set up a funnel, a lead gen asset, and turn on ads. And it's like, literally within a few hours of you submitting your first ad, you can get start generating traffic. So the main thing with Mark, if you go through Local Kingpin, which I highly recommend, especially for contractors, because that's my market is contractors. And I love being able to generate leads with AdWords now. I don't know why I was so scared of AdWords for so long, but now I absolutely love it because it's just the speed with which I can generate. And here's the thing, what I love about setting up AdWords funnels, guys, is I can determine right off the bat, right away, where my money keywords are. The 80-20 rule 100% applies to AdWords. And there's a book by Perry Marshall called The 80-20 Sales and Marketing. Go get the damn book, buy it on Kindle, whatever, pick it up, read it, because it is absolutely 100% correct. When it comes to AdWords, especially for the local lead gen funnels, 80% of your traffic is going to come from 20% of your keywords. That's it. So all this shit that we do in SEO where we scrape hundreds of keywords and we build silos and we have to do all this content and we have to properly silo the content. We got to do all this internal linking. All that's great. It can pay off. There's no doubt. But so many of those keywords, are long tail and stuff like that, where you're going to get very little to no traffic from. Now, cumulatively, they all build to make your site stronger and more relevant, which will generate more traffic. So there's certainly a reason to do all that. But my point is, we go through like harvesting these great big keyword lists and all that stuff. And with AdWords, especially the way that I show how to do it using alpha beta campaign structure, you can like literally go in, do your keyword research in about a half an hour. The main point for that is generating or building a negative keyword list, because you ought to already know what your main money keywords are for the project that you're working on. So really the keyword research is about building a negative keyword list. But then you plug in your money keywords, you add your negative keyword list, use modified broad match, and then you let AdWords tell you where your money keywords are. And within a month, you can identify your top keywords where 80% of your traffic is going to come from, and I guarantee you it'll be 20% of your keywords. And then those are the keywords that you focus your SEO efforts on. So as I mentioned, I think in the Local Kingpin training, I'm not starting any SEO projects from scratch anymore. Like, I'm not starting new projects with SEO as my main promotional type anymore. I'm not doing it unless it's YouTube spam, because I'm just not going to do it. From now on, I'm doing AdWords first to prove my keywords and prove my, prove that it's converting and that kind of stuff. And then I'll invest my time and effort into SEO for the keywords that I've identified as my winners. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And I really like that approach, Bradley. The fact that you're getting speed, that you're getting, you're iterating on a project, and you're failing fast.
Yep.
You're finding out, you're weeding out the keywords that are not going to work, that they're not going to convert, and then you're focusing on the keywords that are. And I think that's really the key when it comes to paid advertising, is that you get data so much faster that your business can grow a lot more. Because if you have to be waiting 6 months to get data on your business, it's, you know, money, time is money.
Yeah.
And if you're doing SEO, and waiting all of that time, then you're spending all of that money that you could be earning because you're failing fast on your projects. So once you have the process in place, you can still do SEO, you know, and you know that it's going to pick up, you know, 3 to 6 months down the road, maybe a year down the road, and you still do SEO, so that when that hits, or when you're getting a decent amount of organic traffic, you know that the funnel is converting. So there's basically no top to how much you can scale. It all depends on the market that you're in. The market will tell you how much you can scale or sell a product, sell a service, whatever that is. But that's basically why I like paid advertising combined with SEO, because again, you don't want to put all of your eggs in one basket.
That's correct.
Like one way or the other.
Yeah. And here's the thing, guys, think about this with, you know, you could spend months working on a project and find out that, you know, for SEO, I mean, you could spend months working on trying to build the SEO up for a project, set of keywords, whatever, and find out that it's not profitable. It's not working. And now you spent months of effort and time on it, right? And probably money as well. But with AdWords, you can prove it very, very quickly, whether it's going to be profitable or not. If you can make it profitable when you're paying for the clicks, then it'll be profitable for SEO. There's no doubt, because you won't be paying. I mean, you do pay for those clicks with time and effort and somewhat money too, but you know what I mean? But it's an indirect, you're paying indirectly, not directly for clicks. And so, again, that's number one. Number two, the other part of that, Mark, is why I love AdWords for local lead gen now, is because if you do register a mailbox, and it can be a PO box, it doesn't even have to be verified, guys. You can register local addresses and set up AdWords campaigns and use the locations extension. You hearing this? And you don't even have to have a verified address, and it will still show the locations extension in your ad. And it will also, if you've got your ad set up properly and you're at the top of the search or the top of the ads pack, which has to do with quality score, you'll end up in the maps, an ad in the first maps position. Not necessarily in the 3-pack. On mobile devices, if you have call-only ads set up, you can show up in the 3-pack on mobile devices. But on desktop, I haven't been able to get any of my ads to show up in the 3-pack on desktop, but I have been able to get almost virtually all of my ads to show up in the first position in maps. So when somebody clicks on the more results, it'll show my ad at the very tops of the results when that page expands, if that makes sense. And so, and that's the thing. And again, with locations extensions, you can verify, you don't even need to, verify the address. I know that because one of the lead gen funnels I'd set up for Local Kingpin, Google was not sending me the verification postcard. And so I went ahead and said, screw it, I'm going to continue with the project. And I went ahead and added the locations extension, and you have to link it to your Google My Business profile and then select whatever page. And I linked that page to it. And I thought, well, let's just check it and see if it works. And damn if it didn't show my Maps extension in the ad, even though it was an unverified address, which is awesome, right? So I just wanted to give you guys that little nugget. Local Kingpin, guys, is a great, great course. If you're doing lead gen and you're not using AdWords, you're crazy, in my opinion.